guys up here on stage, we've been together 42 years, so we want to thank you for coming out, supporting us, paying my bar bill and all that stuff. That's all. I've known Corey since 1965. We're all based in LA, and we all get called up. We ended up doing a Sonny and Cher tour. They had about 5 or 6 different acts. We were miserable on the bus for about three weeks, I think, right? All the groups were jammed into the bus, and Sonny and Cher flew. And I think they stopped once and popped their heads in it. Like, hi boys, how are you doing? How's the ride? Yes. Yeah, but well, you had a special relationship with Cher, I know. I know nothing. Anyway, we must thank Dick Clark for getting us jammed together on the bus, and it ended up turning into Three Dog Night. So thank you, Richard, Clark, wherever you are. I've known Michael Alsop since Yeah, you just screwing up the timing constantly. Yeah, you're very good at that. 1968, I met Michael. He came down. He was in a hot band from up north in California. And there's a lot of good guitar players in town, but I heard the rumor was that he was buddies with Jimi Hendrix, so he went out with Jimmy one night. He got Jimmy drunk, and he got Jimmy to play bass for him. So I said, this cat, gotta watch him, but he's pretty clever. Yeah. Paul King, rhythm, bass, vocals, every stringed instrument you can think of from Detroit City. Bob Seger, Ted Nugent, Rick Springfield. And all the girls at the Grandee Ballroom, he's known. Yes, devil, he was single then, so that's allowed. Patrick Bounce on drums, the timekeeper. Now Pat's the new guy in the group. He's only been with us 22 years, I think, so. But that's still a new guy, I guess. Now Pat has played with so many different people and different types of music, and you're gonna have to help me out on this.
Oh, Dave Mason.
Rock and roll, yeah.
Mickey Gilley.
Little Texas stuff, yeah.
Freddie Fender.
Tex-Mex, all right.
Jeffrey Osborne.
Oh, little soul, yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield.
What did you do with Rodney Dangerfield? All the free drinks and girls. You know, I heard you played with Tiny Tim, too, right?
Oh, just one time, no.
Oh.
I know what they call it.
Did you ever play any music with him?
Oh.
I got the mic. Ever have the fingers in a little kid's ears that time?
Yeah. Hey, and I'm from Florida, too, so there you go.
Oh, he's from Florida. He owns most of eastern Florida. I forgot that. From Melbourne.
Melbourne, Florida.
Melbourne, right? Now residing in, I better not say it, but around Cocoa Beach somewhere. All right? Because those bill collectors late on set. Last but not least, James Greenspan on keyboards. Jimmy! This is my oldest friend in the band I've known since about 1962. We both were kind of raised in Los Angeles. I was raised in the poorer side of town. Jimmy was Beverly Hills royalty. Yes. His godfather was Jack Benny, and his mother, Mary O'Brien, played with Charlie Chaplin in silent films. So he was a great classical pianist when he was a little boy, little genius boy. I didn't know this until this year. He told me this story. He came home from school, and the great Boris Karloff, who played Frankenstein, was in the living room with his mother and father having tea. And what did you do?
I called all the neighborhood kids up and said, for 50 cents each, you can come over and meet Frankenstein. They did. I was grounded.
Another one of those. James faced that fork in the road that I guess a lot of us teenagers, when we were teenagers, did. We get to the age of about 13, and he had to either be a classical pianist or become a drug-infested rock and roll guy. So you can tell what happened. You read about it in his book, One is the Loneliest Number. It'll tell you all of the dirty details. Anyway, he's, for some of you fellow travelers who know, he's had his chip for 27 years, and that's By that I'm saying he's been sober he's been clean and sober, and that's right. And he's been miserable every day since, man. Anyway, we're gonna do a song right now. This is James is really responsible for the song. We were neighbors up in Lower Canyon. He phoned me one night, played me this song, and I thought it was interesting. So it's his fault if you don't like it. I will never leave. You want me to stay, and nothing you can do that can turn me away. Hang on anyway. Believe all the things you said. Feel a fool. You're taking my life, so take my soul. But that's what you said, and I believe it all. I want to be with you as long as you want me to, so don't move away. That's what you said, that's what you said, that's what you said. Single day, nothing you can do that turns me away. You can't believe in me, but I won't believe it, but I won't let you go. That's what you said, that's what you said, that's what you said. You're doing good.